Om Shanti. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk. And we continue with the topic of the science of happiness, the knowledge of the three gunas. And we mentioned that everything in nature is governed by the three gunas, the three qualities, which are sattva, purity, knowledge, light, happiness, rajas, which is passion, activity, and tamas, which is inertia, which is dullness, which is ignorance. And knowledge will dawn on us when we are in a sattvic condition. But what happens to us most of the time? We're either in rajas or tamas. Now, some of you may also ask, okay, so I'm active, I'm a go-getter, I set my goals and I go and get them through action. Is that an issue? So yoga tells us the action itself is not the issue. The desire, the passionate desire is the issue. But first, it is better to be active than inert. It is better to be rajasic than tamasic, because one cannot reach from tamas to sattva, from complete darkness, dullness to purity and knowledge. We have to go through this phase of activity. But as we go through this phase of activity, we need to be very, very careful. Because when we act based on desires and when we are motivated by passions, there is this issue with getting a frustrated desire. And another word for frustrated desire is anger. And this is very beautifully described in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, dialogue between Arjuna and Lord Krishna. Arjuna said, "But impelled by what does man commit sin, though against his wishes, O Krishna, constrained as it were by force?" Now please don't get it wrong. Sin in yoga means something that will bring us pain. It's not like something that will send us to hell, but is definitely something that can manifest hell for us here and now in the form of pain, in the form of great discomfort. So what makes us do things that bring this result to us? And Lord Krishna answers, the blessed Lord said, "It is desire, it is anger, born of the quality of rajas, all devouring and all sinful. Know this as the foe here in this world." So Lord Krishna says, what pushes your buttons and gets you completely out of control, such that you do things that you know will bring you pain, is desire. It's anger, but they are the same. Because when we have desires, they get frustrated sooner or later. And when we have a frustrated desire, it turns into anger. And there are many forms of anger. It's irritability, it's great discomfort, is actual anger that we feel as an emotion, is the outbursts in word, in deed. So many forms, but they are all a result of a frustrated desire. And this comes from the quality of rajas. So we set a goal, we want to act, but we do not invoke wisdom. We don't put sattva as our goal. We don't go through this mechanism of wisdom and light. We just go. And when we do that, and the desire gets frustrated, we get angry. Lord Krishna says it's all devouring. And we know this feeling, right? When we get angry, when we feel frustrated about something we really wanted, it's all devouring. There is nothing else we can care about. There is nothing else we can think about. It just haunts our mind. And then we do things. We do things that are not thought through properly. And those things end up bringing us a lot of pain. So not only did we not solve the problem, we created new ones, and we actually handed over the control of our mind to something else, all devouring. We're no longer in control. We've been fully devoured. And devoured by what? By something that brings us pain. So our buttons have been pushed. And therefore comes the science of happiness, the science of the three gunas, and tell us, learn how to get knowledge from sattva. Direct your actions with wisdom, with knowledge. Purify. Bring light. Remember, sattva is light, is purity, and its present is luminous. Went through every gate, sense in the body, the wisdom light shines. So all our sensual perception is full of light, is full of wisdom. And everything we do will be full of light, full of wisdom, because it's motivated by them. And it's not motivated by anger. We have not been devoured. Our buttons have not been pushed. We are knowledgeable, we are pure, we are full of light. And from there we go and do what needs to be done. And that's the beauty of the science of the gunas. And yogis tell us even further, you can get yourself established in sattva, so that this will be your predominant quality, and you will be in this light of knowledge all the time. How to do that? In the next talk. Om Shanti.